Gibbo presents.
It's Gibbo, and right now I'm joined by Carbon Records recording artists and the self-proclaimed youngest and the baddest DJ in the business. It is Alkaline.
Well, go on. Everything good?
2013 was a great year for you professionally. You significantly expanded your fan base and following, not just locally, but abroad too. Are you at all surprised by how much progress you made last year?
I expected it, but to tell it honestly, I never expected it to happen so quick. So I said, so surprised to some extent. At the pace or the career is moving. But no, a lot of work has been put in. It's so nice, so. But just reap the rewards, right, enough more, less for flowers.
When you turned pro, so to speak, at the start of 2013, did you and your management sit down and plan out your moves for the whole year ahead, or did you not think quite that long term?
No, I always think long term, So I say, because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So, myself and my team are very calculated with everything that we do. So definitely something we'll plan out how we attack the year. So I say, and we'll just work in accordance to that.
So what did the plan consist of? What were your goals and targets for 2013?
So just make sure that everybody in Kingston know what Alkaline is. So it's so happened that not just Kingston, but majority of Jamaica and the world. So I just got get us and also to get one song out there, actually get like 3 in the same year.
So you exceeded your targets. There weren't any that you didn't meet? No, man. It overall, it was above expectation. YouTube is a hugely powerful promotional tool these days, and certainly one that you embrace and have done since school days. What role do you think YouTube has played in your success to date?
In this time, and YouTube is like critical. So I say the thing on electronic now. Right now, it's like the fastest way to get yourself out there right now. We can post a picture right now and it go viral in like hours. So I say to just show you all the things that It was like how when we were high school, at that time I never really had the connections. My only forum was YouTube. So I say, so I just exploit YouTube to the point where it gained me some followers. So I say, which made Carbon Records aware of me. So I say to the point where I'm now signed to them. So I just saw the things that YouTube is just it's key. So I say, one of the key contributing factor to my success. So I say, as simple as it looks.
Back when you were still in school and honing your skills as an artist during lunch breaks, which genres of music did you listen to? Was it mainly dancehall?
What genre of music I used to listen to? Dancehall. I listen to everything, That's all I'm saying. Rock, dancehall, R&B, so you name it. That's what I'm saying. I think that gospel alone I never listen to. Man. Listen to everything, man.
So who were some of your favourite artists back then?
I'm my favourite artist in the music. I love the music and I love everything. It's so music. So I really have no favourite artist in particular we prefer.
So if I looked on your iPods or on your phone, whose music would I see?
In those times?
Those times and today, give me a comparison.
Right now, if it was them iPod, they wouldn't see no music. If it was service, it would just be instrumentals. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't see no actual song. But in those times, enough artists, man. I can't remember when we used to listen to most of them kind about only for artists.
As you are well aware, many people like to compare you to quite possibly the biggest name in dancehall at the moment, Vybz Kartel. Do you think this is an accurate comparison? Can you see why this is said?
I'm just as curious as you are because, I mean, some of us since I've always heard persons making comparison to the artists, but I'm not sure as to why. You know, so I'm going to say, but I just saw the thing set up from a long time. Whenever a new artist come on the scene, people always try to see which artist they can match them up to. And I guess I'm no different. But it is what it is. If people want to say I remind them of that artist or another artist in particular, then that's their opinion. As long as I can only set a platform for people to talk about a particular issue or topic. I don't have control of what it is that they talk about. As long as so it's all agenda setting.
So, in your minds, there aren't really any similarities between yourself and Kartel?
In my mind, I think I'm quite unique. Yeah, but I mean, people seem to be seeing something different. I mean, at the end of the day, people are the true deciding factors when it comes to music. So we just allow them to just say what they have to say.
Do you take it as an insult almost when someone compares you to another artist, not because you dislike or don't rate the other artist, but because to you being unique is so important?
Yeah, that is true. I don't really like to be compared to another artist, as well as, but I mean, if people are comparing it to the artist who I'd say is leading right now in dancehall, then it must mean that you're doing something good. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Have you always liked to be different? Is it just in your nature?
Yeah, man, most definitely, man. Nothing that I do is to get attention or to get good reviews. I do what I do just because that's just me. And so, and I want to make a difference. Yeah, man.
Speaking of being different and unique, how different is Alkaline to Earlan Bartley? If I asked one of your friends or your fellow students at university, would they tell me that the same guy they know from class is the same one they hear when they listen to your music and watch your videos?
No, not at all. I like to think that there's no more Earlan Bartley. There's just Alkaline. If it was ever cause myself and just become a new person right now. So, I mean, Alkaline is totally different from Earlan Bartley. But right now it's just Alkaline. You talk to Alkaline. There's no more Earlan Bartley. That's just on the birth paper.
So do you feel you've taken on a new persona?
Most definitely.
And when was this? When you turned pro?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, because you don't know. Always one said, you can't change the world unless you change yourself. That's what I say. So that's what I had to do.
And what changes did you make when taking on that new persona?
Physically and mentally. That's what I say. My views on life. When I go about doing things and they don't know my appearance. So everything.
Why did you feel the changes were necessary?
Because as an entertainer, I just think you need to. I think you need to present yourself as somebody, not an everyday person, not as a commoner. That's what I say. For people to view you in a particular way. That's what I say. Everybody has a presentation, or they like to be viewed. So you have to just put together a persona that people be interested in and something that people buy. At the end of the day, music is a business, and you need to treat it as such. So just
Certainly a very business-like attitude to have, and a very wise one for such a young man.
Yeah, man, most definitely, man. It is nothing but a number. And so I say, I would say I'm young in time. Right now.
Do you think there's a lot of artists, old and young, who don't think enough about the business side of music?
Probably. I'm not sure. I don't know what to think because I don't really know how other artists do their thing. You know what I'm saying? But that might be the case. Because you see where artists and management follow over the same reasons consistently. And it has to do with the business aspect. So I guess the artists are not fully aware of how the business of music should go. So the long they always get either ripped off by the managers or something to that effect.
Last year you released the Problem Child mixtape, and around the time you released it, you said the mixtape was hitting back at your critics who were trying to downplay your ability as an artist.
Yeah.
When you made this statement, was it the public or your peers in the music industry who you were referring to?
It was a statement to everybody. That's what I mean, because the whole controversy with I&D, everybody has said, which madman this is what I mean, and nobody really took me serious as an entertainer because they thought that I was just looking at hype or whatever. Somebody with no talent just doing this to get some recognition. So, I have to make them know, say, yo, watch ya. No bad. Listen this. That's what I say. Agree if you agree. Leave it if you don't. Yeah. So, as so come the Problem Child mixtape come about. And indeed, I am the Problem Child. So, yeah.
What made you think that your ability as an artist was being questioned? Was it direct feedback from the public? And how much did this annoy and frustrate you?
Well, it's natural enough. That's what I'm saying. I mean, this artist out of nowhere comes with tattooed eyes. People naturally have a thing that it's some artist without talent and just trying to look at it. Because, I mean, it's something that is out of, like, it's not something that a normal being would think of doing. You know what I'm saying? So it must spark some various opinions. You know what I'm saying? But it frustrated me at a point, but you don't know, we build for them things. You know what I'm saying? We build for pressure. So we just pull through and just know, say, I just saw the music set. You have to go through that before you reach the light. And I just saw the thing set. You have to eat it before them rate it. In real life.
Do you feel the release of the mixtape fixed this problem? Do you think you're taken seriously now and you get the respect and ratings that you deserve?
I mean, man, the tune them a box and them ears drum. So and connect to a lot of persons because really and truly a message we want to try to get across to people through everything is try not to judge because there's more to every individual that needs to eye. That's what I mean. At first glance, persons will think that I'm just one of those no good artists looking at hype And then when them start actually listening to the music, they must say, hey, wait, what you tell about it now? You have a story. That's what I say. So, throughout my whole image and my whole presentation, I teach the people them something, how to accept themselves, accept them flaws. That's what I say. And most definitely, if you work and connect with people, and I think that is the main reason why I'm the artist, new artist, arguably the artist, new artist right now.
You said you thought people didn't take you seriously because they just saw you as an artist with tattooed eyes. Do you think you'll ever be able to shed the tag of the artist with the tattooed eyes?
I think I've already started that. I've already achieved that. But you don't know, in time, when we have more songs out there, people will figure that. But I already start to get rid of that actually.
When you got your eyes tattooed, you would have been fully aware that they would attract a lot of attention. You've said this was one of the reasons that you got them done in the past. But did you think the attention you would receive could or would have a negative impact?
Of course. But I mean, I've been telling you before, I do nothing to get, nothing that I do is to get good reviews or to get good response. I just do it because it's something that I want to do. Whether you like it, you like it. If you don't, then fine by me. And so I say. So I just started to say, let's do what more after it. Who work with it. For me, think of it, you know, so somebody out there might think of it before and would appreciate me for that. So, let's do what more and do.
I'm sure you're aware of the YouTube video which some are using to back up the claim that you have not had your eyes tattooed and that you're really just wearing special contact lenses. So I have to ask the question, have you been fooling all of us? Was this all an elaborate stunt and are you really just wearing contact lenses?
No, well, we can only tell people, say, oh, watch out, this is green. If you want to fabricate the story and say, oh, no, I'm not green, I'm red, then whatever, run with it if you feel it's red. That's what I'm going to say. Me tell you, say, I indeed tattooed my eyes, and you're going to say that, no, you never did, then whatever, whichever one you want to believe. I really don't care. That's what I'm going to say. At the end of the day, I'm not selling eyes, I'm selling music. You know what I'm saying? So, I just that.
That surely, though, would be a good twist to the story and another surefire way to gain more attention and publicity if you suddenly revealed that you hadn't really had your eyes tattooed?
I don't know. I haven't thought of that. I don't know.
What do you think are the advantages and disadvantages, if there are any, to gaining fame and exposure at a fairly early age like you have?
I don't know. I mean, I'm a prime writer now, so I experience so much things happen in my life right now. And you can connect with you then. Just puts the music and it relate to other persons. Advantage. To tell the honest truth, what a girl is what I say. All of them are running. Yeah, that's an advantage. I don't know. Financially, at a young age. A disadvantage. A disadvantage. And I'm a disadvantage. Everything is good.
Public figures, entertainers such as yourself included, automatically become role models to some, whether you want to be or not. Do you think that you and other artists should be held responsible when fans imitate you or do things which they or other people claim to have been influenced by you?
Not really, no, because at the end of the day, everybody have a mind for them own. Especially not me, because what I'm trying to preach in music is to be yourself and make a difference. So if somebody is gonna do something that is gonna harm him at the end of the day, you can't say, me make you do that, because my mind, I tell yourself to be yourself and make a difference. So I don't know about other artists, but me in particular, no.
So when people blame artists for another individual's acts, do you think they're just trying to pass the blame?
Yeah, man. Artists over the years have been the scapegoat to societal problems. It's amazing. Them just a target. So just that. Some parents need to accept responsibility. It's amazing. Government need to accept responsibility and start blaming artists. It's a life, man.
So you believe an individual should be always responsible for their own acts?
What do you mean? If you have a mind of your own, you make your own decision. Stop blaming that man for foolishness, or you do.
Let's now look ahead to the rest of 2014. Tell me what you and your management team, Carbon Records, have plans for the rest of this year. What projects are you currently working on or will be working on soon?
It's just a lot of work for me, so I'm going to say. I know in studios putting together a collaboration with Grammy Award winning Vybz Kartel. Also I have new songs coming out with Not Nice Records. I have a song called The Pill Song, that's what I'm going to say. And working with Chimney Records, CR2, Records, Flash Records, Good Production. Hearing producers, very number of producers. That's what I'm going to say. So a lot of things, man. A lot of works. As I said before, when they short me, it's a song here, right? So I just more songs, so I'm going to really party. Just stay here, right? So let's expect more music and more videos. Because the girl that wants to see me, yeah, just next week Saturday, I'm a concert, Live My Life concert, so a lot of things in the pipeline, and it's not water.
A collaboration between yourself and the legendary Lee Scratch Perry is certainly one I didn't see coming. How long have you known him for, and how did the link-up come about?
Oh, I've known, what do you mean, personally? If personally, it's recently, because I mean, we reached out to him, monumented him, because of an interview where he explained how much he respected my music. That's what I say. So I just met him from there. Yeah. And he has visited me and many of my shows. Yeah, to see how my work, give me advice. And who knows what I vibe. And that's how come the relationship came about. Yeah, so people decided to watch out. I do something different than music.
Can you tell us a little more about the track? What kind of feel and sound it has?
Listen out to it, you know. Yeah, well, listen out to that one day, you know, but it's a different vibe, so I'm going to say. Just think of the type of artist that Lee Scratch is and the type of artist that I am.
Is there another mixtape or an album in the pipeline?
Oh man, right now there's some singles and the things are forward right now. Not considering an album as yet. Even though the things somebody want to do a reggae EP about, I don't know. Anything possible.
Am I correct in thinking that you're going to be touring Europe and Canada this year?
Yeah, man, most definitely. I demand, especially in Canada. So, looking forward to that.
Are you able to mention any of the cities you'll be passing through, or is that information not available yet?
No, not available as yet.
As we speak, you're only a few days away from headlining your first concert, which you mentioned just before, where you'll be performing alongside the Rough Cut bands. Are your onstage performances an aspect of your game that you're really trying to showcase and highlight this year?
Yeah, man, most definitely. Still far from where I want to be, but you don't know, it's a learning process. And everything comes in stages. Yeah, so I will show the people so we can handle stage too. I was not a studio artist.
Do you feel you're labelled as a studio artist?
No, but for anybody who might think so, we just approve them. Prove them wrong.
Do you feel that after what's happened at Sting and Stone Love's anniversary dance, that you owe your fans an extra special performance?
Most definitely, so because a lot of persons were disappointed how they didn't get to see me, especially on Sting. So I think it was happening for a reason. So Stone Love got a little preview of what I can do, but I don't know. 31st, Living Life concert, if you can afford it and see everything, Alkaline, like you never seen me before. Yeah.
Can you explain exactly what happened at Sting and why you didn't get to perform?
You want to tell the show, when I remember what one thing, you come at me about music, the things that are really important. Like, if you ask me, like the day after, I would remember about it. Right now, I'm looking ahead. Because, let's put it this way. My team and I were comfortable with the way the organizers of Sting dealt with certain situations, so we just decided to leave.
Do you think we will see you at Sting in forthcoming years?
I don't know anything possibly. So I say, I'm all about music, so anything.
What about Stone Love's anniversary dance? Why was your performance cut short?
You know, so I think they thought that I cursed a bad word or something to that effect. So them think I say some expletive and then cut my mic. Yeah. And then when they cut my mic and I introduced another artist to the stage, the crowd was not having it. And so when I say the crowd start boo and I get a rowdy. Yeah, say, oh, we want Alkaline. Bring back, I don't bring nobody else. So we just fall back on stage and just sell it in real life.
Lastly, just before we finish, do you have any short or long-term non-music related goals or aspirations? I know at school you excelled in drama. Is acting something you would like to get into one day?
No, I really want to confuse the people in the bus. Anything you have to do with drama, you'll see it in my music videos. And so that's all just music alone. But long-term goal, just listen out to it. Just look out for 2016, 2016. It's the answer to everything.
Could you explain why that's the answer to everything?
No, we can't explain it. But let's look out for 2016, 2016, 2016, 2016, 2016. Yeah, man.
I noticed you posting that. I think it was either on Facebook or Twitter or perhaps both. And I did stop and wonder for a second, since it's only just turned 2014, what the significance of 2016 was.
Yeah, man. I can't tell you now. In fact, I'm going to tell nobody. But 2016, the answer to everything. Yeah.
The answer to everything. Ending things on a cliffhanger. Alkaline, thanks a lot for your time.
Yeah, and big up yourself and I'm mad thing. The man just known as silent as a cardiac, man.
Gibbo.